how did you get started in this, Mike?
Well, I was involved in a motorcycle accident about 26 years ago, which completely shattered my left leg, and they told me I would never have a normal walk again. And the surgeon who put me back together says, if you ever see this Tai Chi, and he didn't even really know what it was, he says, you should take it. And
So this is the doctor, your surgeon actually
yes,
recommended this
yes,
to
the
you.
orthopedic surgeon. And when I was healing at home, I got a flyer from Purdue Calumet, and that was that word Tai Chi, and I went and I took 3 8-week courses, and at the end of that, I walk without any problem whatsoever. And I've also healed problems. I actually broke my back, and I healed that myself. And
Well, when you say heal it yourself, you obviously went to a
I
doctor.
went to a doctor, but I rehabilitated myself so I could be in good condition again. And actually, both of my shoulders I've healed also
And this is all through Tai Chi.
through Tai Chi and the other sister art called Qi Gong, which means energy work, and it's putting your energy through your 5 internal organs to take away heat and toxins.
And I know that you have, you're coming up, you're going to be at an event in Maryville. Why don't you tell us about that?
Yes, I'm going to be at an event that's for the Parkinson's people. It's at Avalon Manor this Saturday, April 21st, from 8:15 to 2:30, and I'm going to be promoting my art there. And if anybody would like to go to it, it's $35 per couple or $20 per individual, and they can call Madeline Wilson at area code 219-662-1162.
And there's going to be all types of doctors.
Oh,
Is
sure.
this exclusively for Parkinson's disease?
Yes, it's exclusively for Parkinson's disease, and there's going to be about 8 doctors speaking there from around the country and promoting their ways of health, and I'm going to be there promoting mine.
Now, is this mostly alternative medicine that's going to be at this event, or is all types of
Both, everything, both conventional and alternative.
219-845-1100, the studio line, if you want to have a question for Mike and a question about Tai Chi. We're going to go to John on line 1. Hey, John, how are you?
Hey, how you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm a lot better now that I met this man that you're talking to right now, Mike, the Tai Chi instructor.
Well, John,
I was in a real bad auto accident where my neck was broken.
Wow.
And left with severe nerve damage and real bad vertigo. By his teaching and his way of showing me how to do certain types of yoga, it's helped me tremendously. It's unbelievable the differences. It's been 6 years since the accident.
And how long have you been going to Mike for classes?
I had to stop for a while because I had some tests done to make sure that I could continue.
Right.
And not damage anything. There's certain things I could do, and there's certain things I can't do.
Well, how soon did you start going to classes before you noticed a difference?
Within 3 weeks.
Wow, that's pretty fast.
Yes, within 3 weeks. It was unbelievable. And he's a terrific instructor. I mean, everything he says is clear, understandable, and for my condition, the slow motion is perfect. It's helping me with my balance, and it's helping me with my health also. The breathing, I never thought I thought I knew how to breathe.
I guess
apparently I didn't.
That's a big part of it, right? Is breathing.
Yes, well, first, hello, John. How are you doing, buddy?
Hello there, Mike. It's good to hear your voice.
Yeah, you also. And as far as the breathing goes, instead of breathing from your upper chest, which only fills 1/3 of your lungs, we breathe down below our navel. We call in Chinese the dantian. And when you expand your dantian with your breath, you fill your lungs up 100%, which is used to fuel your brain and all 5 of your internal organs.
Well, I know that you've told me before all about breathing, and it's kind of a macho thing, I think, where guys are taught to breathe with your chest so your chest puffs out bigger,
Yes.
but you're actually saying that's not the correct way to breathe.
No, not at all. That's wrong. The military and gym coaches tell you that all the time, but if it only fills it up 1/3, how could it possibly be right.
No, I agree. Hey, John, thanks for the call, buddy. We're going to take a break.
Thank you very much for letting me speak. And Mike, I hope to see you soon.
All right, you take care of yourself, buddy.
All right, man. You have a good day.
All right,
An
thank you
old
so
friend of
much.
mine. We've known each other since I was 3 days old. Our mothers shared the same hospital bed in St. Catharines in East Chicago. Not the same bed, but the same room. And Mike and I have known each other for many years. And Mike, it seems like you always kind of get addicted to some kind of thing. I know, and you really get into. You were into roses for a while. You knew everything there was about rose bushes.
Yeah, I still do garden.
Do you? And I know your uncle, Bob Alta, which was a East Chicago fireman, a friend of my dad's. He is like one of the top hosta growers, isn't he?
Yeah, and he still is, and he has his own varieties that he's cultivated himself also.
And now you're addicted to Tai Chi.
Absolutely, without question.
And walk me through. Let's say I'm a new customer. I know you have classes in East Chicago. First of all, how much do classes cost?
Well, I generally charge $20 for an hour-long class.
Now, are those individual, or is it a group class?
That would be the choice of the student. If they would rather be with other people and more comfortable, then they can do that. If
Right.
not, if you'd want a private lesson, then it would be the same thing.
So it's the same price no matter what.
Yes.
And what would you say was the average person? Is it generally, when you do classes, is it generally more people in a room, in a class?
Well, I have one class going, and it's usually 3 people, but they're all a family, so they're very comfortable
Right.
being around one another.
So walk me through it. While we were talking earlier, my knee has been killing me now since January. The doctor thought it was gout. I've taken all the meds so far. Nothing's helping. And so I give you a call at 219-677-4713. I call you up and walk me through what happens from there.
Well, I'd have to have you come over, and I'd have to examine and see if I could see what's wrong with your knee, and if I could, perhaps I would think some exercise might work it out, and if not, maybe a nutritional substance, because perhaps your body is just too acidic or too alkaline or something of that nature, to where changing of diet or eating something in particular, or in fact perhaps not eating something, would help to alleviate the pain.
So is that all part of Tai Chi also, or no?
Oh, yes.
Oh, really? Diet and exercise, or diet also?
Oh, absolutely.
All right, so I come in, we talk for a while. Obviously, you find out what's wrong with me, and then and like I said, I know nothing about it. All I know is from what I've seen in the movies where the people look like they're doing karate in slow motion.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably a good way to describe what it is, right?
Yeah, absolutely.